The lines that decide who represents you in Congress could also get sort of a facelift here. Governor Ron DeSantis is proposing to change the boundaries of Congresswoman Sheila McCormick's district.
That's right. Investigative reporter Dave Bowman continues to push for answers on the fallout of the governor's proposal to give your congressional map a major makeover.
Most of the city of Riviera Beach is at the eastern end of the 20th Congressional District.
The district seen on this map in purple is made up of almost 79% minority voters.
It's the most irregular shaped district on Florida's map.
Governor DeSantis says an upcoming Supreme Court ruling could change the mandate of districts with a high percentage of minority voters designed to protect minority voting power. The 20th district was created in that way in 1993. It has only had two congresspeople, Alcee Hastings and Sheila McCormick.
What would be lost if this district is carved up?
Representation.
Riviera Beach Mayor Douglas Lawson fears his city could be overlooked if the majority of Riviera Beach were moved to a more Republican congressional district.
And to have our representatives not actually represent the people of the community could really impact the decision-making of what happens here in Riviera Beach.
And if the GOP legislature redraws the 20th district, it could also change the boundaries of two other congressional districts represented by Democrats. Political analyst Brian Crowley says Republicans could redraw these districts to their own party's advantage.
I think that they would love to target Lois Frankel and get her out of there. I think Moskowitz could be vulnerable.
Congresswoman Frankel's office emailed me her response to the redistricting possibility, quote, "Voters should be able to choose their own representatives, not the other way around. Representatives for McCormick and Moskowitz have not returned our calls or emails."
I do think that there's going to be things that are going to happen throughout the balance of this year and the beginning of next year.
There could be court challenges to the governor's proposal, but time appears to be on his side. The next primary for Congress is August 18th, 2026. In Riviera Beach, Dave Bowman, WPTV News.